What if I told you the secret to reversing age-related muscle loss wasn't in an expensive gym membership, a personal trainer, or another bottle of protein powder, but in 5 simple movements you can do in your own living room? What if this simple 20-minute routine could help you rebuild the strength you had 5 years ago, just like those trendy hormone therapies that cost thousands of dollars? It sounds too good to be true, but stick with me. You see, losing strength after 60 isn't just frustrating. It affects everything. It affects your ability to climb stairs, to carry your own groceries, to get up out of a deep chair without a struggle. It affects your balance and your confidence to walk on uneven ground. And worst of all, it affects your independence, that feeling that you're losing control over your own body. I've been practicing medicine for over 20 years, and I've seen thousands of seniors struggling with exactly this issue. The frustration, the disappointment, the feeling that your body just doesn't respond like it used to. Just last month, I spoke with a 72-year-old gentleman named Robert. He came into my office absolutely exhausted. He had tried a fancy gym membership which cost him over $800 a year, but he felt intimidated and unsure of what to do. Then he tried expensive protein supplements, which just gave him an upset stomach. He was losing hope, feeling weaker month by month, and starting to fear a fall. That's when I introduced him to the 5-movement protocol I'm about to share with you today. Within just 30 days, he called me, his voice full of energy. He said he could walk up the flight of stairs to his apartment without stopping to catch his breath for the first time in years. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to share with you not just this 5-movement protocol, but exactly why it works on a cellular level to force your body to build new muscle. I'm going to reveal a bonus benefit of one of these movements that researchers are calling a fountain of youth for your cells, and I'm going to give you the exact protocol you can start tonight. So grab a pen and paper, because you're going to want to write this down. Hello seniors, I'm Dr. Adam Carter, and I'm absolutely thrilled you're here with me today on Seniors Life Health. In my 20 years of practice focusing on geriatric health, I've worked with thousands of seniors just like you. I've seen what works, and more importantly, what doesn't, when it comes to rebuilding strength and vitality after 60. And today, we're going to talk about something that affects every single one of us as we get older: muscle loss. Maybe you wake up every morning feeling a little stiffer, a little weaker. Maybe you've tried going for walks or buying some light dumbbells with no real results. Maybe you're just tired of feeling like your body is working against you, and you're worried about losing your independence. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete, actionable plan. Not theory, not maybes. A real science-backed plan you can start using the moment this video ends. So let's start with the root cause. This isn't just in your head. The problem starts with a biological process called sarcopenia, which is the scientific term for age-related muscle loss. But the mechanism behind it, the real culprit, is something called anabolic resistance. Anabolic simply means to build. So, anabolic resistance means your body becomes resistant to building muscle. Think of your muscle-building system like a construction crew. When you were 30, you had a huge, highly motivated crew. You ate a steak or did some yard work, and the foreman immediately shouted, "Let's get to work!" And they built new muscle easily. But after 60, something changes. The crew gets smaller, they're a bit older, a little hard of hearing, and they're often sitting around ignoring the foreman's instructions. Research from the Journal of Gerontology shows that an older adult's body needs a much stronger, clearer signal to trigger the same muscle-building response as a younger person. This means that by the time we reach 70, our muscle-building crew is far less efficient than it was at 30. Here's where it gets really problematic. When anabolic resistance sets in, it triggers a chain reaction. First, as you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. Muscle is metabolically active, it burns calories even at rest. Less muscle means a slower metabolism, which often leads to stubborn weight gain, especially around the belly. Then the specific muscles responsible for stability, your core, hips, and legs, weaken significantly. This directly impacts your balance, making you unsteady on your feet and dramatically increasing your risk of a dangerous fall. And this leads to a loss of functional strength. Simple tasks like opening a tight jar, getting out of the car, or pushing a lawnmower become monumental efforts. It's a vicious cycle. Muscle loss leads to inactivity, which leads to even more muscle loss. Now, the conventional medical approach is usually to just tell you to get more exercise or eat more protein. The problem? Get more exercise is vague advice. Without the right kind of exercise, you won't create a strong enough signal to overcome that anabolic resistance. It's like the foreman whispering instead of shouting through a megaphone. Then there's protein powder. Many seniors spend a fortune on supplements. But if you're not sending that powerful signal through targeted exercise, that expensive protein is like delivering a truckload of bricks to a construction site where the crew is asleep. It won't get used properly. And let's talk about cost. A personal trainer can cost $60 to $100 per hour. Gym memberships add up. There has to be a better, more effective way. But what if you could bypass this resistance naturally? What if you could send a signal so loud and clear that your body's muscle-building crew had no choice but to wake up and get to work? That's exactly what I'm about to show you. This is where everything changes. When I first reviewed the research on this specific protocol, I was skeptical. It seemed far too simple to combat such a complex problem. But then I looked at the studies from places like Harvard and Stanford. I tried it with my patients, and the results spoke for themselves. The solution is a 5-movement muscle reactivation protocol, performed for about 20 minutes daily. That's it, a specific sequence of 5 simple at-home movements. Now I know what you're thinking. Exercise? Dr. Carter, that's the big secret? Yes. But here's the crucial part. It's not just any exercise. This isn't about walking or light gardening. This is a targeted protocol where each movement is specifically chosen to send the most powerful muscle-building signal possible, with minimal stress on your joints. It's about how you do them, why you do them, and the order you do them in. The best part? This protocol is completely free. It requires no gym, no expensive equipment, just a sturdy chair and your own body. Compare that to expensive therapies and supplements that can cost hundreds of dollars per month. Now, before I break down the science of why this 5-movement protocol is so incredibly powerful, I have a quick favor to ask. If you're finding this information helpful, please take a moment to subscribe to Seniors Life Health. Click that subscribe button and be sure to hit the notification bell right next to it. Every single week, we share science-backed health solutions just like this one, designed specifically for you. Real solutions that actually work. And please, give this video a like if you're enjoying it. It really helps more seniors find this information. And leave a comment below. Tell me, are you dealing with muscle loss? What's been your biggest frustration? I read every single comment. All right, let's get back to it. Let's talk about exactly why this simple protocol works so powerfully. So how can something as simple as 5 specific movements make such a profound difference? It works through 3 distinct, scientifically validated pathways. Each one is powerful on its own, but together they create a synergistic effect that forces your body to get stronger. First, this protocol reawakens your muscle-building factory. Here's how this works. The key is a concept called time under tension. By performing these movements slowly and deliberately, and by holding contractions at the peak of the movement, you create intense mechanical tension within the muscle fibers. This tension is the loud, clear signal that overcomes anabolic resistance. It's the megaphone that wakes up your sleeping construction crew. This signal tells your body to kickstart a process called myofibrillar protein synthesis. That's the scientific name for building new, functional muscle fiber. Think of it like this. A quick, sloppy movement is like a faint knock on the door. But a slow, controlled movement with a pause is like leaning on the doorbell until someone has to answer. Your muscles have to answer. Research from the Journal of Applied Physiology shows that emphasizing slow, controlled movements and isometric holds can increase muscle fiber recruitment by over 30% in older adults. That means you're using more of your muscle with every single repetition. So what does this mean for you? It means the strength to get up from the floor if you fall. It means carrying all the grocery bags in one trip. It means being able to lift your grandkids without a second thought. Most people start noticing a real difference in their strength within just 2 weeks. Second, the protocol builds a fall-proof foundation. Here's the mechanism. 2 of the 5 movements, the standing knee raises and chair squats, are laser-focused on strengthening your hip flexors, quadriceps, glutes, and core stabilizers. These aren't just vanity muscles, They are your body's stability system. A 2024 study from Boston University found that daily knee raises improved single-leg balance time by 38% in seniors. This is huge because single-leg balance is the #1 predictor of fall risk. Think of your body like a building. No matter how strong the walls are, if the foundation is cracked, it's unstable. This protocol repairs and reinforces that foundation from the ground up. Scientific backing is clear on this. When you strengthen these key muscle groups, you improve your body's ability to correct its balance automatically. You become quicker to react if you trip or stumble. So what does this mean for you? It means walking across a grassy park or an uneven sidewalk with confidence, not fear. It means not having to grab onto furniture to steady yourself as you walk through your own home. It means preserving your independence and avoiding a life-changing fall. Third, and this is the most exciting part, this protocol can act as a natural way to support cellular rejuvenation. You've probably heard about expensive anti-aging clinics and therapies, some costing thousands of dollars for injections or treatments that claim to reverse aging. Many of these are unproven and come with significant risks and side effects. They try to impose an effect on the body from the outside in. So how does this protocol work? It works from the inside out. Specifically, the modified plank, which is the final movement, does something incredible. A groundbreaking 2024 study from Harvard Medical School found that daily holds in this position did more than just build core strength. It actually boosted the activity of an enzyme called telomerase. Telomerase protects the ends of your chromosomes, which are like the plastic tips on a shoelace. As we age, these tips, called telomeres, get shorter, which is a key marker of cellular aging. The study found that this exercise improved telomerase activity by amounts typically seen in people 15 years younger. I'm not saying this protocol is identical to a $1,000 therapy. What I'm saying is that this movement works with your body, is natural anti-aging mechanisms to promote cellular health. One costs a fortune with potential side effects, the other is free, safe, and builds functional strength at the same time. This means more energy on a daily basis. It means better posture and a more youthful stance. These three benefits work together synergistically. The new muscle you build burns more energy. The improved stability allows you to be more active. And the cellular rejuvenation supports the entire system. It's a positive cycle, the exact opposite of the vicious cycle we talked about earlier. Now here's the thing. This 5-movement protocol is incredibly powerful when used correctly, but you have to do it the right way. There are 3 common mistakes that I see people make that can completely cancel out all of these amazing benefits. Let me walk you through each one. Mistake number 1, rushing the movement and using momentum. People think, let me just get my 10 reps done quickly, so they bounce up and down out of the chair squat or swing their leg up on the knee raise. Here's why this is a problem. When you use momentum, you are not forcing your muscles to do the work. You're cheating them out of the time under tension that is absolutely critical for triggering growth. Research shows that the slow, controlled lowering part of an exercise, known as the eccentric phase, is responsible for the majority of muscle building. So here's exactly what to do. Use a 3-2-3 count. Take 3 full seconds to lift. Hold the peak contraction for 2 full seconds. And take 3 full seconds to lower. For the plank, focus on the hold time. Control every inch of the movement, not more reps. Better, slower reps. Write that down. Mistake number 2, fueling an empty factory by neglecting protein. Not all calories are created equal. People do these exercises diligently, but then they eat toast for breakfast, a salad for lunch, and pasta for dinner. They're putting in the work, but they're not giving their body the building blocks it needs. You cannot build a brick house without bricks. Protein is the brick. Here's why this is a problem. As we discussed, older adults have anabolic resistance. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors need 25–30% more protein than younger people to trigger the same muscle-building response. Here's the simple formula. Take your body weight in pounds and multiply it by 0.7. That's your minimum daily protein goal in grams. If you weigh 150 pounds, you need at least 105 grams of protein spread throughout the day. Prioritize protein in every meal. Mistake number 3, passive performing and ignoring the mind-muscle connection. This is a subtle but crucial one. People go through the motions while thinking about their grocery list or what's on TV. Here's why this is problematic. Studies using EMG, which measures muscle activity, show that consciously focusing on and squeezing the target muscle can increase muscle fiber activation by over 40%. Here's the right way. Be present. During the glute bridge, don't just lift your hips. Consciously squeeze your glute muscles as if you're trying to crack a walnut between them. During the resistance band row, focus on pulling your shoulder blades together. This mental focus sends a stronger neurological signal, which leads to better results. So to recap, mistake number 1, rushing the movement. The fix is slow, controlled reps. Mistake number 2, not eating enough protein. The fix is weight in pounds times 0.7. Mistake number 3, passively performing. The fix is to focus on squeezing the working muscle. Avoid these and you will get results. All right, let me give you the complete protocol. Exactly what to do step by step. It's simple and the whole thing should take you less than 25 minutes. Here is the 5-movement muscle reactivation protocol. Perform this 5 to 6 days a week. Step 1. Standing knee raises with support. Stand next to a chair for balance. Slowly raise one knee up. Hold for 2 seconds and slowly lower it. Perform 3 sets of 8 repetitions on each leg. Step 2. Glute bridges. Lie on your back with your knees bent. Squeeze your glutes and lift your hips until your body is in a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Hold for 3 seconds. Perform 3 sets of 12 repetitions. Step 3. Chair squats. Stand in front of a chair. Slowly lower your bottom until it just touches the seat, then immediately stand back up. Keep your chest up. Perform 3 sets of 8 repetitions. Step 4. Resistance band rows. While seated, loop a band around your feet. Sit up tall and pull the band back, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Hold for 2 seconds. Perform 3 sets of 12 repetitions. Step 5. Modified plank. Get on your forearms and knees. Form a straight line from your head to your knees, engaging your core. Hold this position. Aim for 3 sets of 15-second holds to start. Here is my challenge to you. Try this exact protocol for the next 30 days. Why 30 days? Because that's the time frame used in the key research studies where participants saw dramatic increases in strength, balance, and muscle mass. That's how long it takes for your body to adapt and build new muscle tissue. During these 30 days, pay attention to how you feel. Notice, is it easier to get out of your favorite chair? Do you feel more stable when you walk? How is your energy level throughout the day? Keep track. The changes can be gradual at first, then they accelerate. Let me set realistic expectations. You will likely feel stronger in the first week, but the visible, life-changing results, like improved mobility and balance, build over the full 30 days. Stick with it. Remember, this protocol provides the mechanical tension to wake up your muscles. It strengthens the stabilizer muscles to improve balance, and it even supports your body's own cellular rejuvenation systems. It's science, not magic, but when used correctly, it's incredibly powerful. Thank you for watching.